That's a great insight. I wrote this out because I'm trying to author a great interview. Whenever I do an interview, I try to put little segues, and I have the Simon and Garfunkel song was stuck in my head when I was thinking about having you as a guest. And it's like in the song, Hey, Mrs. Robinson, there's the words, Where did you go, Joe DiMaggio? And I was thinking to myself, in the last 20 or so years, we haven't had the quote unquote great American sports hero, at least that I can remember. We have sports heroes who are heroes to certain people, but I can't think of a universal sports hero. Am I wrong in saying this? Has the world changed? Or what do you see from that perspective?
Well, first, just fun tidbit stuff. Both Simon and Garfunkel were way too young to have actually enjoyed Joe DiMaggio. Their guy was Mickey Mantle. And so the original lyrics of the song were, Where have you gone, Mickey Mantle? And everyone thought that just sounded so unpoetic. Where have you gone, Mickey Mantle? I mean, just the cadence of it is horrible. And so someone in studio said, "What about Joe DiMaggio? That's awesome." Because there was actually this song that was actually a sort of a pop hit in the late 40s that went like, he was Joe DiMaggio. And someone mentioned that song and they said, well, we can use that for the song. But that's not what you asked at all. You asked about, is there
Hey,
a
I'm taking whatever I can get. I'm a receiver.
yeah, a unifying athlete. And I think it's more regional now. Like I'm in the DC area on the Maryland side, and people just love Lamar Jackson and will football player for the Ravens. I mean, they'll jump in front of traffic for Lamar Jackson. So there are, I think, on a regional level, we still have those kinds of heroes, but a kind of monocultural hero in this climate, that's tough because we're living in a time, and I don't blame people for this because we're living in a time of like profound crisis on so many levels. That's the root problem, not people's response to that. But one of the responses to it is that like if you say that the sun is yellow, the people who think the sun is green will yell at you. And if you see this and you say, well, I'm just not going to say anything, then both sides are mad at you for not having the courage to stand up on social media with your opinion. So, you're kind of screwed from jump if you're going to be a public figure in this world. So I think that that's one of the things that makes it really hard to get that unifying figure.
So your words made me think of something, and I'm trying to be a poet right now. So I'm going to throw it back at you, and you tell me what if this sounds anything logical. But it almost sounds like we're living in a heroless world right now. And how can we have a sports hero if we don't really have a hero that's kind of governing or taking over America? We're looking for a hero like figure, maybe like a Gandhi or a Martin Luther King or whoever it might be, but we don't really have that cultural icon that people feel connected to. So how can it happen in sports?
Yeah, that's true too. And actually, there's a positive to that. In the 70s, they used to say a hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. And maybe it's good that we aren't looking to the one person. Like, I don't know if you've ever been into the comic strip Boondocks.
Yep.
Aaron Magruder, the creator, was asked why he decided to draw Huey Freeman in the first place. And he said, I wanted to create a black hero that they couldn't kill. And I think that is one of the reasons why maybe people are averse to heroes, is seeing them fall in so many ways. But I want to read you this quote from Ken Burns, because when on the subject of heroism comes up, I always think it's really smart. He said, we always lament in the superficial media culture that there are no heroes, but that presupposes that a hero is perfect. And what the Greeks have told us for millennia is that a hero isn't perfect. Heroism is the negotiation between a person's strengths and weaknesses. And sometimes it's not a negotiation, it's a war. I always like that quote.
That's a quote where I feel like I'd like a collage of visual images to go with it. And I feel like it could be set in so many different tones because it's not going to age.
Yeah, no, I think that's true. And I think that perspective also allows us to see the good and the bad of people, bring people down from the pedestal a little bit. Because people ask me a lot, like, don't you wish Colin Kaepernick said more? Don't you wish he did more? And I'm like, I'm not looking for a hero. I'm not looking for someone to come down from Planet Awesome and tell us what we need to do. And I'm glad he did what he did, but it's our job to pick up the baton and run with it.
What's up, everybody? It's your good friend Lukey, and I appreciate you watching this video. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with suggestions, which is the reason you're seeing this video. And also, if this is just a single video and you're saying, where's the full interview? Look at the upper left-hand corner and you can find the full interview, or check in our videos section. We're rapidly trying to improve this channel, and it takes support from not just myself, but also people that enjoy the channel to keep me motivated and try to give you the best boxing content. Be sure to go to ITRBoxing.com for all of your boxing needs. This is Luke.